The Middle East is the world's most rapidly growing region after sub-Saharan Africa. In the 21st century, the Middle East has grown faster than both China and India. Based on the current trajectory, the political architecture of the region faces significant demographic stress, even if it survives. At the turn of the 20th century, the Middle East, from Morocco to the Red Sea, had a demography of around 25 million. By 1950, the population of the Middle East had grown to 67 million inhabitants. Just 20 years later, in 1970, the Arab population doubled to 128 million. Between 1950 to 2000, the Middle East experienced explosive population growth. The region's population grew from 67 million to 349 million, a five-fold increase. Just 100 years earlier, the population of the region was a mere 10% of this. Today, the population of the Middle East is 360 million. About half of the region's population reside in just three of those countries: Algeria, Egypt, and Sudan. By 2030, the population in the Middle East is expected to grow to 440 million. According to the UN Arab Human Development Unit, it projects the Arab region will have nearly 600 million inhabitants by 2050. The Middle East has a history of a rapidly increasing population. This has been due to the higher fertility rates and thus more rapid rates of population growth. A rate of 2.1 children per woman roughly serves to replace the current generation. Fertility rates in Saudi Arabia are 3.4 children per woman, while in the Czech Republic and South Korea, rates are 1.4 and 1.3 children per woman respectively. Kuwait, with a per capita GDP comparable to that of Spain, had a fertility rate of 2.9 children per woman in 2007, compared to 1.3 in Spain. After a century of explosive growth, fertility rates have slowed and are projected to slow further from 2020. What this means going forward, there are few places in the world that will be subject to as much pressure from growing numbers of people as the Arab world. This rising population will need to be watered and housed. They will need new and modern transportation systems and labour markets. Competition for jobs, especially government jobs, and housing, and the poor quality and inadequate provision of public services are prime causes of the deep dissatisfaction with the status quo that marks so many of these societies. The stress these demographic pressures exert, and the regional government's inability to mitigate them, will play a major role in determining the political future of the region.